video, we are going to explain about one of the common crystal structures and its applications, which is Caesium Chloride, CsCl.
Caesium chloride crystallizes in a primitive cubic lattice. Caesium chloride crystals are formed by a body-centered cubic crystal lattice where Cl- ions occupies the corners and Cl+ ions occupies the center of the cube. The structure of caesium chloride can be seen as two interpenetrating cubes where Cs+ ions are located at the center of the Cl- ion cube and the Cl- ions are located at the center of the Cs+ ion cube. The ions are not touching one another. Touching would cause repulsion between the Cs+ and Cl- ions.
The unit formula, usually denoted as Z for a crystal lattice structure, represents the total number of ions or atoms present in a single unit cell. For chloride ions, which is a primitive cubic, the number of ions is 8, but since they are all positioned at the corners, each chloride ion will contribute only 1/8 of 8. So 1/8 times 8 for 8 corners will be equal to 1. For caesium ion, there is only one caesium ion located at the center of the cubic, and the contribution of an ion located at the center of a cube is 1. So, its unit formula is equal to 1 because 1 times 1 is 1. Overall, the unit formula for caesium chloride, CsCl, is 1, indicating that each unit cell of the crystal lattice contains one caesium ion and one chloride ion.
Caesium ions are located at the corners of the cube. Each Cs+ ion is in contact with 8 chloride ions. Chloride ions. They are located at the center of the cube. Each Cl- ion is in contact with 8 caesium ions. In the crystal structure of caesium chloride, there are no octahedral or tetrahedral holes. The caesium chloride crystal structure is a primitive cubic arrangement, and the ions occupy the corners and center of the cube. Each caesium ion in caesium chloride is surrounded by 8 chloride ions. Therefore, the coordination number for Cs+ ions is 8. Each chloride ion in caesium chloride is surrounded by 8 caesium ions. Therefore, the coordination number for Cl- ions is 8. Caesium chloride finds various applications in different fields. Some notable applications include in medical imaging. Caesium chloride is used in medical imaging, specifically in the preparation of density gradient media for the separation of DNA fragments during the process of DNA sequencing or plasmid purification. Besides, caesium chloride has been investigated for its potential use in cancer therapy. Some studies have explored its effect on cancer cells, although further research is needed in this area. It is also used in the preparation of electrically conducting glasses and screens of cathode ray tubes. Other uses include activation of electrodes in welding, manufacture of mineral water, beer, and drilling muds and high-temperature solders. It is worth noting that while caesium chloride has these applications, its use in some areas might be limited due to the relatively high cost and the presence of radioactive isotopes in natural caesium, requiring careful handling and purification processes.